Okay, so let's begin. Let's try this out. No, a 3-2 game? No, a 3 game. I don't want to play a 3 game. There we go. So what is this? This is a 3-0 game. It's Daniel. I'm testing this out. I've had some problems with Camtasia. It's like the audio quality clips. There's crackles and there's pops. So what I'm doing in this video is I'm recording the audio on Audacity and I'm recording the screen with Camtasia. So hopefully that makes a big difference. Okay, so my opponent, Raptureman, has just played d4. Scotch? No, it's not really anything yet. We don't know. Could be the center game, and now this is the Scotch. I'm not going to accept. I'm just going to play d5 and develop my pieces. Good move. Knight c6, threatening queen d4. Okay, so I want to play bishop g4. I think that's the move. It's an active move. What is the move here? Check. I'm pretty sure it's check. Yeah, this is a line. This is a very popular line to avoid any mishaps. I play... Sorry, my voice kind of cracked there. Back to puberty. Okay. Queen c4. This is the idea. The idea is that I prevent him from castling. He couldn't have played bishop e2 because then I would have just played queen d4, right? A few moves ago. So now we trade off. This is good for me. I like this. I'm going to play knight e7. I'm going to explain to you why it's good. We both have isolated pawns. We both have pawns that are not doing so well. The problem that he has, though, is that his isolated pawn is easier to attack than my isolated pawn. For example, here I'm already threatening knight d4. Okay, so I'll just play back. I obviously want to put my bishop on b6. Why obviously? Well, it's obvious. Wait, look at this. I've got a tactic. I could play bishop b6, but I like this better. Creating a threat. Creating a very simple threat. Okay, start moving fast, son. You only got 1 minute. No time for explanations. Not right now, son. Not right now. It's easier to attack than my isolated pawn. For example, c6 is very safe. Very, very safe. Bam, he just gave up d5. We gotta move. And we gotta move fast. Very fast. Okay. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. What was ba-bam? What does that even mean? Ba-bam. It sounds good though, I like it. Ba-bam. Pre-move. Pre-move, dog. You know you can pre-move. Creating another weakness. Let's put this guy right here. And then put the other rook on the a file. I'm never afraid of knight c5. Never. Because then I just take. So for example, knight b5 is coming up. What else is coming up? f4 g5 is in the house. Yeah. No, f5. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of that. Right here. Could we have just played that? It doesn't matter. Should check. What is going on here? I'm gonna play g5. I could also play check here. Just to gain some time. What is really going on here? I'm not really sure. Draw? Let's take the draw. I don't have much time. I don't know if I have anything right there. Draw and rematch. Draw as black, win as white. That's the idea. So this is against Raptureman, just the same. Let us play the Queen's Gambit. A Benoni man. Interesting. A Benko man. Very interesting. We shall take. And then do this. Okay. So now we will play what? A4, threatening A5. I don't know about that, to be honest. Maybe it is okay. I'm not sure about that. Because he has a big hole on B5. I'm gonna go for it. If he activates my rook, if he takes and activates my rook, I don't have a problem with that. Actually, yeah, this is okay. Maybe my knight's strangely placed on E2, doesn't really belong there. If I could, I'd put it on F3. That's what I'd like to do. Anyway, I can't do that. So I'm gonna play H3, so that I can play Bishop E3. Queen D3, I like. Queen D3, Bishop, followed by Queen G3. Strangeness. Okay, I just switched into checkmate mode. Queen H4, F5, Bishop H6, Knight F4, for example. We shall take. Don't have much choice. Okay, so we will play this, and then play Knight F4. He's not gonna take. Yeah, he wouldn't take. That would weaken the king way too much. Way too much. Bishop, like I said, Bishop H6. Knight. Bishop H6, Rook AD1. With the idea of what? No idea. Just improving the pieces a little bit. We shall play this. But of course, my friends, hopefully this works. I'm thinking that this is gonna work. I gotta make sure to speak in this vicinity. Okay. How do we... Let's just create a threat. Simple threats. Rook D6 is now being threatened. And it's hard for him to defend that. Because the knight on D7 gets in the way of the rook on D8. Like if the rook were to move to D8. What am I even saying? Now I'm gonna get a big fat knight on D5. It's gonna be big and it's gonna be fat. Pretty hot and tempting, right? PH-AT. Not the FAT. Although there's nothing wrong with the FAT. Okay. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, that's huge. That is quite huge, my friends. Let's do I don't know. I feel like I have a tactic here. I do. I'm just not sure what it is. Let's think. We have 1 minute of thinking. Knight CD5. Queen B7. Knight E7. King H8. Bishop G7. King G7. Nothing. That's nothing. Knight CD5, Queen B7. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do this. I'm just not sure. It looks like there could be something, but I'm not really. Yeah, who knows? It looks like I need to work on my tactics a little bit. Instead, I kind of just like bluffed him into taking on H6. It's kind of a bluff. There's no way he survives this. Not now. Not now. I mean, this is something that you wouldn't even have to calculate. The queen is en prise. That's the correct pronunciation, by the way. En prise. French people can let you know about that. I didn't even calculate that. There's no way it doesn't work. There's just no way it doesn't work. Watch it not work. We should have gone up, right? He should have gone up. Should check. And then here. Now there really is no way to escape. That wasn't even calculation. I just saw that the king was naked, and that I could get 3 pieces around. Let's check that out. Let's go back. Let's see this. Let's see if this really works. Okay, so what is he going to play after rook f1? King e6, that's what he should do. Queen g6, king e5, and he's got a lot of escape squares. Queen f5, king d4, rook d1, king c4, queen f1, king b3, queen d3. If king b2, rook b1, king a2, queen b3, checkmate. If king a2, queen a3, checkmate. So it does work no matter what, but that would have been the better way of continuing. And let's go back to this point. It looks like we have a tactic here. He's got some serious problems right here. How do we win this? First of all, I want to analyze the move that I played in the game. The move that bluffed him into taking on h6. Queen g5. And he took. What if he just plays something like I don't know. What if he doesn't do anything? He just says pass. Bishop g7, king g7, knight d5, why am I shaking my head? I mean, why am I nodding? I don't see anything. Queen b7, I don't see anything there. I don't. I really don't, man. No. Still nothing. Check. Okay, so what about knight cd5, queen b7? This is after queen g5, right? Queen g5, he says pass. Knight cd5, queen b7, knight e7, king h8. This is good. This looks okay. H g6. And if f g6, knight f g6, h g6, queen g6, that looks massive. That looks massive. I think that's winning. I don't know though. Here maybe I just have to do a strategic plan of doubling up on the d file, right? Or getting a big fat knight on d5, or maybe g4. I like g4 as well. G4 makes a lot of sense. If I can't find anything concrete, then right here I can just play g4. Instead of maybe the queen g5, which was a nice bluff to get him into taking on h6. Interesting stuff.